Hello.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in.
Welcome into Cruise Talk Live. Another Wednesday here. How we doing? Bill?
I am doing fine. Today's been a good day. Every day's a good day.
Every day's a good day.
The icon came in. I was up last night. It was delayed to this morning, so I actually missed the live coming in. But I watched some of the replays, and it was good. That's an amazing looking ship.
I missed that. I have to go back and watch that. I actually forgot that the icon was coming in this morning. I had baseball actually this morning, so I was kind of out and I wasn't on YouTube this morning. But thanks for letting me know. I have to watch that. All right. Oh, we're not going on. We're going on the Utopia, I believe, right? The Utopia this season.
Utopia, the seas. I can't wait. Greatest cruise of all time. And that's because it's a great ship and great company.
Well, Mike, it's going to be one of my first royal cruises in a really, really long time, so I'm looking forward to that. But we kind of have an interesting topic today. The whole topic, as you know, we usually have a poll, but I haven't earned that badge just yet for the 500 subscribers. I'm so close. I'm really close. I'm like 440 subscribers. So at 500, I'll be able to make a poll. But pretty much this whole live is kind of a poll. You know, the question is really, are YouTube Shorts worth it as a content creator?
I think, they're going to have a lot of, let me adjust this camera a little bit. a lot of opinions on this. There are going to be a lot of different opinions on this. I mean, I think we might have different opinions.
We may, and it's going to be interesting because it's going to come from someone who is not monetized yet, and also someone who is monetized currently. So it will be kind of interesting. But I do kind of have to tell you, Bill, and I kind of have to admit something to you. You know, before I got the honor of having you as my weekly co-host, and we got to do this lovely show every week. I was a fan and a spectator of Warm Strong Adventures, and I mean, I still am, obviously, right? And I'm seeing a lot of YouTube shorts coming from Warm Strong Adventures, a lot of relevant shorts and a lot of different kind of styles. So, do you kind of want to tell us your secret a little bit?
Well, again, and I mean, we're going to get into it. I'm not a big proponent for shorts, and even though I'm putting them out there a little bit, I do try to make them related to whatever I'm doing, whatever. Like if I'm on a cruise or something like that, I try to make it relatable. The thing I want to do is try to guide people back to my long form videos.
Okay.
And I don't see that happening. And we're going to talk about a couple of examples and things like that. Um, Here recently, I've been doing a lot of shorts, but it was building up to the Jubilee, because I knew that was going to be a popular topic, and it was going to be, you put Jubilee in anything, and people are searching for Jubilee. It's popping up. So I mean, the last week, 2 weeks, so I've been putting out a lot of shorts, a lot of things from the Jubilee, a couple of pigeons that had nothing to do with anything, but they were Galveston pigeons, if that makes any difference. But anywho,
I'll see him in a couple of weeks.
And again, we're gonna talk as far as my belief on shorts.
Yeah.
But I'm not a big proponent. I don't think it does much for what I'm trying to do. It depends on what you're trying to do, and I want people to watch my long form videos. I want people to get interested in me. I'm not a good storyteller. I'm not a good joke teller. I am Betty J. Gathers. She's doing a series now, and she's like, this angry woman, about parents and kids and all this other stuff. And it's a persona that she's putting out there, which is separate from her channel. And people are watching, and she's developing a following because of that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have that kind of personality. I'm not trying to develop a different persona for shorts and my long term. I don't know if she's still in here. Raquel, MH Family Adventures. She uses shorts to keep you tied into her long-term videos, but also to her business. And the way she does it, to me, it's like brilliant. Her and Parker's on the Go, the way they use their shorts and their long-term to tie people together, I think is really brilliant. I don't have the energy to do that, but I think I love the way that they tie it together. And you don't find random, well, generally you won't find random pigeon shorts on Raquel's page.
Random pigeon shorts. All right. Well, before you let out all your secrets, let's say hi to some people that have already come into the chat. Find out who is here. Bruce is the first one. Bruce from Ocean to Ocean. Hello, my friend. Hello, Bruce. Speaking of MH Family Adventures, there they are. MH Family Adventures says, great question. I'd say they do. I've gained so many subscribers from shorts. We'll touch back on that. Carmelyn for the win. Carmen, hello to all. Hello, Carmen. Sharon Rowland is here. Hello, Sharon. Hello, Controversial Cruising Scott. Hello, Sharon. Scott Smith says, good evening, Mr. Bill and fellow Scott. Driving and listening. Well, we appreciate that. This is pretty much the poll question of the entire live. This is our YouTube shorts worth it as a content creator. We're going to be talking about that all out. Hello, everyone. Embarkation Nation. Hello. Sharon Rowland says, Controversial Cruising Scott, how's the weather where you are? It's 46 degrees here in South Georgia. Right now it's actually 57, but we've had a frost warning the last 2 days, which is kind of scary, crazy, and frost in Phoenix, which is
it'll be 87 tomorrow.
I don't know about that. It's been cold here. It's been really cold. Eddie Lugo Studios. Yo, yo, yo. Brooklyn in the house. Hello, Eddie. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. Clock Family Adventures. Hello, everyone. Hello, Clock. Eddie says, shorts give me plenty of views. Should give me a decent amount of views too as well. Let's see here. Journeys with June and Brady. Hello, everyone. Hello, Journeys with June and Brady. Coming in. Carnival Cruise Addicts. Hey, Bill. Hi, everyone. I like that new logo, Carnival Cruise Addicts.
I do. I like the way they incorporated like the red and blue, the red, white, and blue of Carnival. I do. I really like it.
Really awesome. Event Your Spirits. Hey, Bill. Hello. He also says hello, everyone in the chat. Uncle Dave says, hey, y'all, go blue. I think they saw some of your posts from on Facebook, Bill.
Go blue. The Natty is back in Michigan. The national championship for college football.
Oh, yeah. And wouldn't it be crazy? I saw a post on Instagram yesterday, I believe, if the NFL head coach and the college football head coach both win championships in the same year. They would be brothers. I don't think it's going to happen. Traveling Fool says, yo, yo, yo. Hello, Traveling Fool. Danny D, yo, yo. Hello, Danny D. Spectacular supporter for coming in. Marjorie Ambrose. Hello, Marjorie. Hello, everyone, and good evening. Keisha says, hey, Scott and chat. Well, hello, Keisha. Thanks for coming in. Ew, and Ross has come in. Hello, Ross. Hey, howdy, everyone. Hello, Ross. Appreciate you. Destination Fun. Hello, everyone over here, too. I believe she was saying it's cold. Well, it was not good. The Bud Files. Hello, peoples. Hello, Bud. Appreciate you. Aaron says, Orange Cone, how are you doing? What did the doctors say? Marcation says, new goat cruise. I love it. New goat cruise.
Utopia.
Oh.
Duh. Come on now. Well, anybody is going to be on that cruise, or at least the first leg. I'm only going to be on the first leg, so anybody on the first leg. Second leg, that's beyond goat status on the second leg.
I am going to be on that first leg too. Told Bruce I would call him here shortly to book that. DJ's family and friends travel and more. Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing this evening? Hello, DJ. Thanks for coming in. Cruise Vet Adventures. Yo, yo. Howdy, y'all. Hello, Cruise Vet. Appreciate you. Let's go. Hey, yes. Emily M74 says, hello, boys. Hello, Emily. Appreciate you. Hello. DJ says, to be honest with you, it really depends because my YouTube shorts from a year ago are starting to see more views and more likes on. Some shorts can come back to life.
They definitely can. But see, even your long form can.
Yes, even your long form can.
Because I noticed that, and it's what I found. I'm trying to be consistent. That's why, even though if I'm on a cruise or whatever, I don't like to cancel our show, because I think consistency is another thing that YouTube takes into consideration. Yeah. It's like constantly putting out videos, constantly putting out shorts, constantly doing your lives. I really think that plays into the algorithm of YouTube. And when you're spotty, I mean, even not, let's take YouTube out of it. Our show, people know that at 7 p.m. on Wednesday, we're here. 7 p.m. on Wednesday, we're here. You beat it over their heads enough, they know at 7 p.m. Wednesday, we're here. So even people that really don't follow us, they kind of know, they follow that. You get people like PSV Odyssey who post it. Thank you, Paul. I appreciate you. And that way, people know that you're here. And I think that consistency drives YouTube. But I'm gonna let you go ahead back with the
Oh,
chat.
absolutely. No, I mean, even if it's, like we will get into this and talk about what matters, but even the views and that consistency, gets your channel out there, even if you're a small channel or if you're a bigger channel. Um, it just makes sense. It just kind of is what it is. But and yes, DJ, even old videos can come back to life.
They can.
Cruise Nuts. Hi, hello, Bill. Right on there. Hello, Scott. Hello, Cruise Nuts. Cruise Vet says, Bill, not a good joke teller. Could have fooled me. Could have fooled me too. Pretty good jokes, Bill.
Not when it comes to shorts. You see, you need like a personality, but you also need like an imagination. I mean, you have to be creative, and I'm not creative. I'm not at all. I mean, I'm not creative one bit. I really work hard but that's the hardest thing for me for YouTube is trying to be creative, try to come up with my own take on something. It's hard. It's hard doing the same thing that a million other people are doing, but to make yourself stand out. And I think that's what a lot of us YouTube creators, that's where we fall short. We do the same thing in our videos, in our lives. It's the same thing. When you look at the bigger channels, and you can look at the progression of how they grew and what they started to do differently. Now, if you don't watch them a lot, you may not notice it, but they change. They add poll questions at the end. The way they tell their jokes, the way they interact with video in their lives or in their videos, they've changed a lot. And if you don't change, I think you get stagnant and people stop coming.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. You kind of have to stay up with the technology, the community, the engagement. It's telling a story and making people want to show up every single week or every single day or every single premiere, every single short. And obviously this conversation is going to go a little past shorts, but in general, as a content creator, right, you want people to show up, so you have to make that fresh and exciting. Otherwise, if it's the same old thing, people are going to stop showing up eventually. Najuma Brown says hello, everyone. Hello, Najuma. Oh, Robert Peak. What's up, Scott? Hello, Robert. Hope you are doing well. You on a cruise right now? I actually met Robert on the Luminosa when I was on the Luminosa this summer.
I wish I was on a cruise right now.
Cruise Vet says, I'm not very good at shorts. I picked up a few subs out of it, but not sure if they stick around. I know you've said something about that too, Bill, as far as...
Yeah, and again, I'm going to talk about it as soon as we get done with the chat, whatever. Shorts are good for like picking up subs. I can go right now. Well, go ahead with the chat, and I won't forget. I'll try not to forget. Remind me.
The Team Williams channel. Hello, everyone.
Welcome in.
Welcome in. Yes, Sharon. Cold. Scott McNeil. Good evening, everyone. Hello, Scott. I have 3 Scotts, I believe. Maybe more. Scratch and Pete. Hello, Scratch and Pete. Welcome in, friend. People where they are today. Adventure Spirit says, even though I do shorts, most of my views come from YouTube search, which is what I strive for. That is smart right there. That is where you want to be, right there in YouTube shorts, search and browse. Both.
Right.
Mm-hmm. He's onto something. Smart. Carnival Cruise Addicts, thanks. As a new channel, we have gained quite a few subscribers from shorts, but think we lose them pretty fast when they watch the long. LOL. Well, Roberts. Go Bills. Traveling Fools is talking about college football. Nick Saban retired. He did retire. I saw that.
He did.
What we got on here. So, was that a lie? No, it's not a lie. Alice Lugo Studios. Hello, Alice. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, almost. Fox, did you call me an old goat?
Yes. Yo, goat.
Destination is also on the first leg too, so yes, I will
Yes.
get my behind on that, Bruce. I promise you, very, very shortly, very soon. Before I go on the Jubilee, you will get a phone call from me. I promise. Saying it here. Keeping up with the Griffins at Warm Strong Adventures. Hello, Bill. How's it going?
Good, good. Award-winning, Keeping Up with the Griffins.
Also,
The Meet and I Awards, they were big winners. Keisha won an award also. I mean, we got some award winners in this chat right now.
ooh, I have to go back and watch I watched about half of it. I have to watch the other half of it. It's on
They really did a good job. They really did a good job. Dre and Michelle, and then Meet and I mean, they did a great job. Meet and Anwar is his name.
Oh. Hello, Lovey's Fat Life. Hello, Bill and Scott. Mike and Michelle. Let's see. Lovey says most people that subscribe via a short really only want to watch shorts. That is what our data shows in our horror channel, but I think it's our channel, which is 110% true, and leads me to my next question. Well, question before I get down to the bottom of the chat is, what type of content do you guys in the chat mostly watch or mostly find yourself watching? Because oddly enough, this is about YouTube Shorts. This is also a live. However, myself, I don't particularly watch a lot of YouTube Shorts. I have to really be scrolling by, and it really has to catch my eye for me to click on it, or it has to be someone that I'm a super supporter of, and I watch all of their content, like Warm Strong.
Well, when I go through shorts, I just flick through them, and if it's cruise content, a lot of time I'll click on it to see who it is. But I just fly through the shorts.
Sometimes flying through doesn't get you the view too. You got to watch it.
Well, I mean, when I say flying, they're usually 15 seconds or so. So CapCut, little kitty cats, and I mean you have all that stuff, and I mean I'm just flicking through. I don't even know who it is. I do kind of stop and slow down when it's cruise related, but all the other little cute ones or the crazy ones, I flick through and have no idea who it was, and very rarely do I sub to a short.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm not even on the scroll. I'm usually in the search, finding a live that I missed or a video that a channel that I really subscribe to and watch all their videos. Like Lovey's Fat Life, they post a video, I'm watching it, something like that. So I don't know. It's just for me. I don't know. I consume shorter content, shorter reels and Instagram reels and reels on TikTok. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, and I do too. I everything I do is trying to grab people to bring them back to my channel. And when I like right now, I'm sharing this out to Facebook. So I'm seeing some new faces in here for my side. Hopefully that what I'm trying to do is working, where I get newer people in instead of like the regulars that we have. We appreciate everybody,
always,
but I want to draw in new people. That's the only way you're gonna grow is by drawing new people in. And I think shorts, I'm kind of with Lovey on that one. People that subscribe from shorts, they're really not into your channel. They're into shorts,
Yep.
and we're going to talk about it a little bit later. But like the money that you make from short is 10, 15 times lower than what you make from long form or lives, or at least from my channel. I won't speak for everybody's channel because I don't know everybody's channel. But I got a couple of examples of well, I'll tell you real quick. I got one short that did 7,100 views. I made I believe it was like 88 cents. I have a live, I have a video that did 3,400 views, and I made 950.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have a live stream, and this is not counting the fan base money either. And then I did a live stream that had 1,000 views, and with just 1,000 views, it made like 850. So it looks like you make more money on the live streams. It's just tougher to get the views on a live stream.
Yeah.
But shorts, I mean, it's just literally all that it does for me is add subscribers. I don't increase my view. I don't increase my views in my long-term form.
Yes, and may get your long form on the browse page. Let's just say, you know, your most recent room tour on the Jubilee, or the one before that too. I know that had a lot of views too as well. So that's what a short could do. You know, get that other video on. You know.
Well, yeah, but and they have to click over.
Yes.
And that's the hardest thing to get people to do. And they need to come over to your channel because they like you. And with shorts, I don't get a chance to even get to know the personalities of the people, unless it's like a series, like what I Am Betty J Gathers does, where she goes like a short every day, and every day it's like a new story about something. So I'm into it, and now I want to see who is she going to talk about tomorrow. Who is she going to be angry at tomorrow? And now I'm kind of into it, but it still doesn't make me click onto her older long term because it doesn't relate.
Yes.
On the long term videos, she's positive. On the short term, she's negative, and people love negativity. And people are, in the thousands is just watching these short form or shorts on her channel, and they're funny. And Nancy B the Scratcher is like that also.
And she gets people to come back for that reason. So,
but they come back for shorts, and again, shorts it's a tough way to make a living unless you're, 100,000 views, 1,000,000 views. There's a reason why they said, hey, you can get 4,000 watch hours or 10 million views in 3 months or whatever it is. There's a reason, because it's a lot easier to get views on. If you dedicated your channel to shorts, you could have 1 million views in a year.
Easily.
I mean, just if you just pump out shorts all the time, you could get 1 million views in a year. That's not what I want, though.
Yeah. Rally Creative Travel. Hello, Blaine. Almost down to the bottom here. Maybe. Short subscribers normally will not watch the roll, which is true. Normal. What about niche or cruise? Wait, what about niche, cruise, or themed? Shorts? Are we talking about, Robert?
I'm assuming probably shorts, and that's what I try to do. I try to make it, if I'm making shorts, I try to make them, a cruise themed, and hopefully make it themed to where it's relating to what the content that I'm putting out now. So like right now, you'll see a lot of things probably have from the Jubilee. I throw 1 or 2 in there that I thought were just cute, but I think that really doesn't do anything for my channel. It got me a few views. That's it.
Yes, but if views, see, for me, since I'm not monetized, views would be important to me. So right, that would be something that would gain attraction for my channel, right? Engagement. People actually comment on a lot of my older shorts because they are kind of funny. I have a kind of a golden rule that I follow when I'm creating shorts, and I have to. This is me talking to me. I have to get back into creating more shorts, but it's entertain in short form and educate in long form. So you entertain because you only have just a few seconds to grab that follower's attention, whether it's on that picture or whether it's on that first couple words that you say in a short or whatever you bring to the screen for the first 2 or 3 seconds. Otherwise, that person's scrolling, right? So,
But the biggest problem, if your shorts aren't related, nobody returns to your shorts.
correct.
So in other words, if I have a short right now of the Carnival Jubilee, and then 2 days from now I put out a short of the MSC Meraviglia, they're not related. They're not the same search. They're not, and people aren't looking. So you don't get that return. Now you might get views on both of them. Again, if you're trying to gain subscribers, perfect way to do it. Do shorts. Your channel will grow. I picked up a ton of subscribers. It really hasn't done me any good.
No,
I mean, overall, I'm already monetized, so I need watch hours. Shorts are so, the way they pay out shorts, it should be a crime, but that's a different story. But I need them to come to my long term, and that's why, if like Scott, like you, until you got monetized, I would pump out shorts. I would get those views. I would get those, but the only problem is, unless you go viral, you're not going to get the 10 million views. So how much watch time are you getting if you get 1,000 people that watch for 7 seconds? So you can do that all day long. It's going to take you. I'm sorry, you would never do it with that. You need to get monetized. You have to work on your long-term content. You almost have to. Your lives or your long-term content, because most people aren't going to get 10 million views in 3 months, 4 months, whatever it is. And people get confused. Look at my channel grow. I mean, my channel has grown 150 in the last month because of Jubilee and the shorts that I put out and stuff like that. But have my views really gone up that much? No. The live, it's 23 people in here. So probably not too many people who watch those shorts came over. And that's, I have to convince people to come over. And that's why when I say about shorts, I'm not a big fan of shorts. It's fun. They're fun to do. They're easy to do. You don't edit. You don't, it's really, I don't edit. Some people do edit their shorts. It's easy to do. But in the long term, I think it hurts your channel because you think you're growing because you got 1 million of views on your short, but nobody's really watching your channel. Go to your analytics and see how many return visitors that you have to your channel, and you'll see it's like, oh, all new. Where are people coming back to your channel to watch your stuff? You look at some of these bigger channels. The people are loyal. Look, even we have our people in here right now. The people here are loyal people. They come back. That's what you want to get. You want to get people that come back and be loyal, not who just happen to click on your video today because they just happen to see it in a short feed. I want mine popping up. I believe it was Vince Yours Spirits was saying, as far as I want to be in the search for whatever topic I'm putting out there, and not just willy-nilly, and hopefully somebody stops by and then they like the short so much that they come and subscribe to my channel and come and watch. Okay, I've talked too much. Go ahead.
It's all valuable stuff, though. See, it's all valuable stuff. But Crystal Sparkle, hello, Crystal Sparkle. We continue to make it down to the bottom here. Terry Osborne says, "Hey, Papa." Hello, Terry.
Hey, Terry.
Crystal says, "Can we get the likes to 20?" It's probably at 20 now. Thank you very much, Crystal. If not, let's get it to 20. Your shop is fun, she says. Ralu69, hello, good evening, y'all.
Welcome in.
Make sure I didn't miss anybody. Hey Scott, why can't I go to other channels when I click on the link? No, you can. You should be able to go to other channels and by their name, Sharon. It should bring you to there. should bring you to the channel.
She's not a monitor on your channel. She can't go to channels.
Oh, she can.
She
Yeah,
has to be a moderator.
there you go. Lovey says, when I looked at our channel data, only 20% of short subscribers watched full form videos.
Right. And see, he's looking at his analytics, and mine was something like that also. It was a very low number. And if my goal is to get people to watch my long form, that right there tells me that, man, I'm just spinning my wheels. If 15% of the people that are watching my shorts are coming back to watch my long form. I mean, it doesn't hurt 15%, but that's a low number.
Yeah.
It's just a low number. It gets you views on the shorts, but you want to get the views on your long form or your live.
Yes, Sharon, it is a feature of being a mod. Yes, I believe you did, Robert. The Hawaii you definitely did. The Iceland you might not have, but the Hawaii I remember looking at. That was beautiful. Went to Hawaii and Iceland about a month ago. Gorgeous. Hopefully be sharing those soon. Traveling Gilberts. Oh, Traveling Gilbert stopped in to say, hey there, holding you to 2024, Scott. Yes, please hold me to that. I will be cruising with the Gilberts in 2024.
I was watching the video. I think they put out their embarkation video either like today or yesterday. It was good. They said I wanted to find out because I had some questions. I mean, I'll do it another time. But they were taking a ferry in Galveston. I guess from the mainland to Galveston or something. They were taking a ferry. I'm like, what ferry? There's a bridge right here. You just drive over. And I had a lot of questions. I had questions, Gilberts. I had questions.
Put them in the comments, Bill. They'll get back to you. Put them in the
I have to get better at writing comments too.
I leave like a million comments when I watch a video. It's crazy. Bruce says, I watch shorts, but I will go to the channel and watch their long content before I subscribe. I never subscribe because of shorts.
Exactly. I mean, I just don't. I want to be engaged with you. And again, I understand if you're not monetized, if you're trying to get your 1,000, if you're trying to get your 500, I understand. A lot of people go where it's frowned upon, but hey, subscribe to me, I subscribe to you type of deal. You do what you have to do to get monetized. However, that is not going to grow your channel. That is, I mean, a lot of people think growth is how many subscribers you have. That is not growth. Watch your the number of hours that people watch your channel. I've seen people with 300,000 views this month on the last 28 days, and they had 58 watch hours. So that's crazy. I mean, people, you got a lot of subscribers. They clicked on your channel and clicked off, clicked on it and clicked off. You're not connecting. Yes. Go, if you want to see how well a channel is doing, watch the number of hours that are, being viewed.
How genuine the connection is between the channel and their
Correct.
audience, right?
Correct.
Not everybody knows how to connect and speak to that audience, and maybe it's because they're a lot of times speaking to themselves, right? Because a lot of times we create content. Sometimes we get caught in creating content, for ourselves rather than looking at our channel and looking at the analytics and, letting the analytics say, well, this is why people are showing up, whether it's shorts, whether it's long form or, one reason or another. Susanna Morjan, proud single mom. Hello. Hi, everyone.
Welcome back, Susanna.
Uncle Dave, I was just scrolling and came across at Cruise Vet Adventures. Next thing you know, I meet all of you and watch all videos and shorts from everyone. So it's his fault. Thank you.
Thanks, Uncle Dave.
Thanks, Uncle Dave. That's awesome. The Traveling Gilberts, are you going to the Helen meetup? I heard about this Helen meetup. I think on CME, and it got me to thinking. I know it's in March. I was like, no.
It was on March 7th or something like that.
March 7th and 9th. I was like, I don't know. I might be able to swing this. We'll see. I know some people in the Atlanta area and Georgia area, so we'll see. Scott McNeil, Jennifer, how did you guys like the Jubilee? I think they had a great time. I can't wait for all their vlogs to come out too. Their vlogs are awesome. They dropped the members only vlog the other day, which was awesome. Also watched that the minute it came out. Super cool. Sorry, bragging moment. We intentionally, Lovey Stratlife says, we intentionally make our videos 8 to 12 minutes long, if at all possible. Why make a 30-minute video if they are only watching for 4 to 5 minutes?
Right, and a lot of people think they don't understand their analytics and why people do what they do. I used to have like a minute intro, and if you go to your analytics, the first 30 seconds, most channels probably lose about 40 to 50% of the audience in the first 30 seconds. And I mean, again, you have to try to catch their attention fast. Not people that, not Scott, not me watching your channel. Okay, yeah, I'm watching your channel and I watched the whole video. But people that just pick up on your channel, they come in, no, I'm not interested in this, and you click out. So if you look at your analytics, if you're getting 65% at the 30-second mark, not 30-minute, not 3-minute, the 30-second mark, you're probably doing pretty good.
Yes. Yeah. And you just really have to dig into your analytics, and that consistency is also, I mean, when I was doing and this is, again, I have to get back to it, but when I was doing those daily shows, the daily cruise news shows, along with the shorts, I mean, my views and all of my numbers were, I mean, a lot better than they are now. I mean, our live show is wonderful, but when I was doing all of those things in conjunction and I was doing them on a consistent basis, I mean, that was true and real growth. But then it's also the consistency and lack of from myself. So there's
Right.
that as well. It goes hand in hand. It goes hand in hand. They don't just show up.
I mean, it's a slow process.
Yes.
It's a slow process, and that's where the shorts kind of throw people off, because you'll see a channel blow up, and it's because of shorts, but they don't have the views or the watch hours, and that's why, because it's like people aren't coming back to tune in. But if you build a base up, like just like we're doing here, when we first started, I don't know what we have. It'd be happy if we got 20 people in between both of us. Now, if we get around 40, we feel pretty good. But looking to grow that to 50 and 60 and 70. I mean, you look to grow that number of people coming in and watching for more than 2 or 3 seconds.
Yes.
And that's where the hard part is, to try to keep people entertained. And I think that's where a lot of people, they fall short. I shouldn't say short, because it all depends on what you want. For me, and I believe for you, you want to grow your channel. You want to do it organically, and you want to grow the channel. And that's what we kind of look at our numbers to see. Because after the show, me and Scott will be on the after party, and we'll talk about what was our numbers. Well, this week we did good. This last week, it wasn't so good. Maybe that topic was this or that. I mean, we talk about it. Things don't just happen.
Yes, and that's the thing. The preparation that comes with with a live show, and even with videos that you're posting, right? You have to edit them, you have to shoot them first, then you have to edit them. Well, first of all, back up, you have to think about it, right? That's the blank canvas, and that's kind of the gift that we all get this is kind of the way I look at it. The gift that we all get as YouTube creators, right? We have this blank canvas, and we have this blank idea that we get to then create, right? We then have to shoot it, right, camera-wise, and then we have to put it together and edit it and then upload it, right? Same thing for a live, right? You have to think about the topic. You have to know what you're talking about, right? I'm sure some people just go up with lives and kind of wing it, which are good. I watch some people's lives that just wing it too, and it's great, but it just doesn't happen, and you don't just get 40 people who come on a consistent basis on a consistent Wednesday if you don't show up every Wednesday and you don't continually get better and talk about better topics and newer ships. And that's also another reason kind of why I wanted to throw a curveball too, because I knew that this was going to be one of those topics where everybody kind of had, at least something to say or an opinion, and not saying that my opinion or your opinion.
Right. Everybody's gonna have a different opinion, and again, I mean, if it works for you, it works for you.
Right.
Whatever I say is it because this is how I feel for my channel, and I don't knock other channels how they do it and whatever. It is what it is, but it depends on what you want. And I look at the growth of my channel as far as my watch hours increasing. If I can increase my watch hours, I'm a happy man. Subscribers, I feel like I'm cheating when I throw shorts out there. I feel like I'm cheating, and views and stuff like that. Because I recently got over like 250,000 views, and I thought, well, that's pretty good. But you look at some other channels, they got 1 million views. They got this. So again, 700,000 views. The channels grow at a different rate, but I don't really look at that. I look at more at watch hours, and that's what I'm more concerned with. Because if I had 500 subscribers and they watched 1,000 watch hours in a month, that's better to me than having 1,500 subscribers and I only get 150 watch hours a month. So, but I mean, other people would see, hey, wow, look at my subscribers grow. I'm really doing something. When to me, in reality, if you put out enough shorts, I mean, you get 5, 6, 7, people a day. Probably you could do that. Probably doing shorts.
Oh, easily.
So again, I mean, it's a trade off. If you hit a viral video on shorts, or if you have like a series where people are checking for those shorts, now that's a different story. Most of the people I know are just putting out shorts about the latest greatest cruise thing that they came across, and now they double cheat because they go to CapCut and use a little memes. So it's like you're not using your music, you're not using your same here. I do the same thing.
It's fun.
You're not using your music. You're not using I mean, the meme is made up. All you do is plopping a video in there, or you're plopping a picture in there, and you'll get 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 views. What did you really gain from that, though? Is anybody coming to watch your channel? Any money that you made from it, you're giving away to all the other artists. What did you really gain? I mean, did people come over and did your watch hours increase? No. I mean, is it really worth it? It's fun to do, though. I mean, again, it's fun to do.
And that's what Lovey said. We do shorts as fun now, and we kind of have to cut back.
Oh yeah. I mean, again, I when I throw a short out there, I'm just kind of, I saw something that would be funny to put out there. I think my latest one was that cat that looks puzzled or startled, and it was at a slot machine. Yep. And not realizing how much money I lost at the slot machine. But I did that. It wasn't because I was trying to gain subscribers or anything like that. I just thought it was funny. I thought it was just something that went with the moment. As far as my gamblers know what I'm talking about.
I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was great. I was like, that was great. You hit that right on the head. Embarkation Nation said we had an amazing time, Scott McNeil. We really like the ship. Go on in 17 days. I can't wait. The Gilberts were on that ship too. Jealous. Booked at the same time.
Sweet.
Shan Tireman has come in. Hello, everyone. Hi, everyone.
Welcome in.
Welcome in. Robert Peak says, rather watch the long form, and me as well. Actually have another vlog queued up right after this.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I do. TikToks and stuff like that. I'm flicking through them fast. I watch that one. I'm just laughing. But again, I don't know who it is. I'm not subscribing. I don't. But a lot of them are funny as can be. Funny as heck. But I'm just flicking through.
Mark from Cruise World talked about how his subscriber count blew up due to shorts.
Yes. I definitely can see it.
I want to talk about that world cruise drama on TikTok.
See now, see that's a series. You're
That
going
is
back to that channel. It's not because of that one video. You want to see the drama on the ship. The one guy, Sebastian or whatever his name is. Not that I follow on TikTok. I mean, he's creating drama, but that's why he has a 1.5 million people followers on TikTok, because he creates drama that people want to watch and come back and watch his TikToks.
And I see people posting those TikToks on YouTube as YouTube Shorts, not claiming that it's their own, but obviously they're getting views off of that. So, see, Clock says, I just look at it as if some people only like shorts and it only takes me a couple minutes to put them out. Might as well cater to both audiences and make what I can from both. So a little double dip approach by Clock. Which, you do the shorts for fun, and if you enjoy doing the shorts and it makes you laugh, which,
but I think, and this is where I think this is where the overinflated numbers hurt your channels. When you look at somebody, with 25,000 views, or I'm sorry, 25,000 subscribers, but you look at the videos and they have 150 people that viewed the videos. I think that hurts your channel, because when people are like, what's going on here? Why are there no comments in his videos? Why aren't people not watching this long-term video? What's going, and you question it. I think that's a possibility of how it hurts your channel, that you grow too fast, you grow too big, but you don't have the following to back that up. And I think especially in this day and age of analytics, like me and you, we're analytical at times. You're more than me, but you look at those numbers and they don't add up, and it's like, what's going on here, and that's where I think it actually could hurt your channel. I really do. I don't want my subscribers to grow without people watching it, because if my subscribers grow with people watching it, as my subscribers grow, my watch hours grow, my views grow. They all grow together. When subscribers grow without views growing, how's that? I mean, first thing I want to question, and I think that's how it could hurt your channel. Could be wrong. I mean, in my opinion, but I mean, that's you don't want to grow too fast.
Right.
To me, in my opinion.
That's why I got a lot of my early subscribers too, Bill. From a lot of those shorts that I was pumping out, a lot of the CapCut memes, I was getting 7,000, 4,000. Right. I was getting 8, 10, 11 subscribers a day. And I'm like, woohoo! This was before, obviously, we had our talks. I'm like, woohoo! Like, I'm growing. Here we go. But again, you just don't see most of them watching.
Yeah, but again, to get 500, to get 1,000, I completely would do it in a heartbeat. Yeah. If I could do it all over again, I would. When I first started, I didn't, the shorts and all the other, it's been gone. March to be 2 years for me. I didn't think much about the subscribers. I was worried about people watching my long-term videos, and shorts and all this other stuff started popping up. And it's like, I don't want to do shorts. I should have been doing shorts to get my subscriber count up. But you'll see a lot of people that do that are hustling, trying to get watch hours, because nobody's watching the channel.
Yeah,
I mean, you can't have 7,000 subscribers or whatever, and scrambling for watch hours to get monetized. That doesn't make sense to me.
No.
And I think that's what shorts they do. They throw it out of whack as far as subscribers and watch time.
It almost makes it, the subscriber count inflated a little bit,
Well, it does. I mean, it definitely does, and I understand that, especially if that's what you want to do. If you like shorts, have at it. It's just not what I want to do. Right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Mike, like, he does it for fun, and might as well do both. That's fine. I mean, again, that's what Mike Clock, for people who don't know Mike Clock. which is fine. I mean, because the shorts are really easy to do. I could do 2 or 3 a day if I wanted to, and I just don't want to because to me it's like a waste of each one is, let's say it takes 15, 20 minutes to make or do and set it up and all this other stuff. It's just a waste of time because I pretty much don't know for a fact, but I pretty much know that the people that clicked on my cat casino video aren't coming to watch my cruise videos. So
there's one. Maybe more, but there's one.
I usually put shorts out when I'm bored and I'm like sitting down on my laptop or something or on my phone. And I see something. I'm like, that's funny. I want to put it out there, but definitely not to grow the not to grow the channel.
That's like again, like sprinkles on ice cream for you. Kind of just like it's
right.
not
probably like what
it's just
probably the way Clock looks at it too. It's like his but see, it's so tough for a lot of people when you work, when you have kids, when you're married, and there's a lot of things going in life. It takes a while to put out a video that's edited. I think Lovey was talking about how he's cutting down on the amount of editing that he does and the transitions that he does, and I'm going to try to follow how it works for him because I use a lot, like on my videos, I use like a lot of transitions. I try to match the music up so it's not a hard cut. I do a lot of it. Everything I do, it takes time to do that.
Okay.
So for me to put together a video, it's going to take 3 days.
Yep.
Of course, I'm not going to work 8 hours a day doing it, but let's say it takes me 3 days to do that.
Couple hours.
And then by the time that video comes out, I got to start working to do another video. So I have another video out. And I mean, it's a ton of work. And his analytics, what he's trying to do is see whether or not it affects the viewership. Do people really care about the transitions? Do people really care about the perfect cuts? And a lot of people say no, they don't. They want the imperfections. They want to see the natural personality. I hate my voiceovers. My voiceover sounds like a robot describing whatever the scene is. And I've been working on trying to get better at trying to sound like a natural, kind of like I'm talking right now, trying to sound natural. My voiceovers sound nothing like this. But this is what I go through every time trying to make a video. And the great thing about shorts is I don't do any of that. I look at a clip now, and I purposely make all my clips on a cruise ship. I shoot them like 15 seconds to 20 seconds long, so I can make a short out of it if I wanted to. Plus, I don't think people's attention span is that long, so I think a 15-second clip here, 15-second clip here, you keep people's attention more than just one long 2 or 3 minute clip.
Yeah.
Whew. I'm done.
We got him going today. Crystal Spoker said, I found a few people that have less than 1,000 followers on that cruise and wondered why people aren't watching them too. Yeah, some real good channels are under 1,000 subscribers.
Because it's a tough thing to do. It's a tough thing to get like into the algorithm. But that's where, Crystal, where you meet people, you share them out. And it might have been Lovey was talking about the community channel. Those channels that you like, share them on your community. And again, if I share your mine, maybe 5 to 10 people might see it. But that's 5 to 10 more people that might come over there and watch your channel. I like watching a lot of cruising videos. So most of the time it's cruising related. So it's like, hey, Bill likes this cruising channel. Let me check him out. Bill likes Destination Fun. Bill likes, Embarkation Nation. Bill likes controversial cruising. Let me check him out. My 5, 6, 7 people, 10 people come over to watch Scott. Well, Scott, if he does the same thing, his 5 to 10 people, they come over and watch me. But that's how you grow, where people get interested in your channel. Now, if you're not good, well, they may come over and may not like your material. They may not come back. But what if you found somebody who likes your stuff and wants to watch your stuff and want to see when your next video is coming out, when you like Lalita Loca and Views and Cues and all these other people that have these videos out that you just can't wait to watch. What if you run to people like that and build your channel up on your long form video? Think how great that feeling is going to be.
I got like there's like 5 people in this chat that you just described that. So I'm like, bam, up. Can't wait. I have all the notifications already on. Plus for myself, but no, I'm not talking about myself. Other people in this chat, other great content creators that are in this chat. That
Well, and again, a lot of us are in here are content creators. So, and these conversations, I'm not trying to step on anybody's toes. I'm not. It's not personal. Whatever. A lot of these are my beliefs. But what the creators want is not necessarily all the other creators watching us. It's the people that just cruise and want to know. I mean, I love it. People are. There's a channel now that I believe I got them from a short, but asking me questions as far as about cruising. What happens? Do you have to tip? Do you have to tip if you bought the drink package? And that person is not a creator. I want people like that to come and want to come to my channel, feel comfortable to ask me questions and for that growth to be like that. So where people, I can't wait to see what Warm Strong Adventures is going to do next.
110%. Like for example, Robert Peak, who's in here, who I've met on the Luminosa. I mean, we've been on and off, back and forth, sharing pictures on social media, and he showed up to a few lives. And that feels really good as a content creator. You're going out there. We've had a discussion. They're actually travel agents too, as well. Him and his wife. And we had conversations about my channel, just about cruising. And here they are because of an actual genuine conversation and relationship, right? That's continuing the build. But now they're showing up and saying, hey, we like Bill and Scott on Wednesdays. Now that they, now they know, and now they, it just feels really good from those genuine connections and getting those genuine followers that way, rather than from a short, somebody that you don't know that may not even be into cruising. Maybe they're into gaming. For some reason or another, I got a lot of gaming followers from my YouTube shorts that had nothing to do with gaming. No idea. They're still following me, but I don't know. Here's something else that's also trending that Crystal just brought up that I clicked on. I did a no fast food challenge and gained 500 subscribers last year. That's something I'm saying is coming back for content creators. These challenges, right? Spicy versus non-spicy, right? Jubilee versus icon. Like these challenge videos where it's also asking for engagement from your followers, but it's also posing that challenge because everybody likes a challenge, right? Everybody likes negativity, everybody likes a challenge. So they're saying, challenge videos are going to be something that you're going to be seeing a lot of in 2024.
Well, my thing is just, but are they watching your other stuff?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, again, we could come up with something right now where people would come in and watch it, but if they're not coming back, it's not. It really doesn't benefit your channel, and that's, I mean, trying to bring it back to shorts, and I think that's where like shorts is. You'll get a hot meme, and you put out a short to it, and it gets a ton of views. But if nobody comes back and watching anything, is it really helping your channel? For me, I have 1,500 subscribers right now. If I put out a meme right now video of me eating the one chip challenge and gain 500 subscribers from that short of me crying and I'm dying. If I gain 500 subscribers from that, did I really help my channel? I spent $80 on a chip and dying, but did I really help my channel? And that's what you have to decide as far as what you want from your channel. What are you trying to do to your channel? I think I saw somewhere Cruise Nuts was, I mean, again, he does this for fun, and you take people like that out the equation, because most people are in here. I mean, they're not probably most people aren't trying to live off of YouTube money, but they're here to try to make money and try to grow their channel. And that's what we're talking about here is like, does it help your channel? I don't necessarily think the only way I think it hurts your channel is that people if you grow your channel with all these subscribers, they question why don't you have any views and why don't you have any watch hours? And again, it's really simple. It's well, they went to from shorts. I mean, again, but a lot of people, they aren't monetized. And I mean, you've seen them. I mean, we all go to the same channels, the tuber chats and stuff like that. You'll see people with 3,000 or 4,000 subscribers who are trying to get people to run their playlist to get monetized. Well, they probably went either a shortcut or they probably went to shorts. So they got all these views and all these subscribers, but nobody watched the channel. And that's what you have to be careful of. Not careful, but again, you have to work. I mean, there's no shortcut to this game.
And I mean, I know that the one chip challenge might not have, been a hit, but I would have loved to see like a challenge video. Can Warmstrong Adventures eat at every venue on the Carnival Jubilee in one day? A challenge, one day.
Well,
one day
no. But see, again,
one thing.
You're tying that into cruising. That makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Richard, your friend Richard, no profit. I mean, he did that. Can I do the 50? Oh, how would I be after 15 drinks from the drink package and had a breathalyzer going along? But see, that's relating back to cruising. Mm-hmm. It's when you go outside your niche, and that's where you're gaming. I actually there. If you go back in my videos, I actually had at one time when I was trying to get watch hours, I played video games online. Oh. Believe it or not. I played video games, and I had some people watching. And it was like, wow, people watching me play Madden. People watching me, play Call of Duty. Really? It didn't help it really didn't help my channel because nobody's watching my other videos. I would have had to almost start over again. And we're running a little bit late. I know. I'm sorry, people. It's my fault. I talk too much.
No, that's fine.
But it would be like that's why people have two different channels because the genres don't mix, and my gamers aren't watching my cruise videos, and my cruisers aren't watching my gaming videos. So I mean, they don't mix. That's why you have two different channels. I kind of feel that way about shorts. They don't mix. You can try to guide. I try. What I'll do is like a video, maybe like a teaser, to guide them to the long form content. But again, even that has increased the percentage of people that watch my shorts and watch my long term. If you go to your analytics, you can see who watches your long term, who watches your lives, and who watches your shorts. And then it'll break it down to who watches, two of the other ones. And not, I mean, they really break it down to where you can see what's working and what's not working. Check out your analytics, people.
Lovey says, let's call it what it is. Shorts are about grabbing subscribers and boosting views without buying. Long form is where it's at. If you are new, yes, pump out the shorts.
Right.
Makes sense.
Right. I mean, and again, we, Lovey, again, I just met him not too long ago and things like that. And we kind of think the same way. I can't believe he's focused more than I am. But again, he kind of looks at the analytics, and again, I believe he's like me. He doesn't care. He doesn't care what people do and how they do it, but he'll give you his opinion of what's going on. And I can appreciate that. I can really appreciate that. That's why people like that. It's like, hey, what am I doing wrong with my video? He's doing a test now. As I said, is he editing too much in his videos? Because it takes a lot of time to do all that editing. It takes a lot of time. Is he just spinning his wheels? But how do you find out if you're just spinning your wheels? You test it. You put it out there. You know.
Yep. And he'll have good people come back to him with honest feedback and say, you want to know what, Lovely? We kind of missed the transitions. You want to know what? We didn't even realize that they were there or gone. And it's like perfect.
But and people change. CruiseVet. I'm going to use CruiseVet as an example. He's in here. He used to do the news a lot, and he still does. But he's got to a point now where it looks like he feels natural doing it. and giving you his opinion of it. And I mean, I really like the way Cruise Vet does the news. It takes time. You'll have some other channels doing it, and it's a learning process. It's you don't start off being the best reporter out there.
Nope.
I see the growth in Cruise Vet, and I like watching him do his news, doing his videos. I mean, to me, it's like he's come a long way. Not saying it was bad before Cruise Vet. Don't get mad at me, but I really like the way that he does his videos now. You can see the growth.
Yes, you can definitely see it from when he first started. He only started what 4 or 5 months ago. I remember when he was telling all of us that he was starting, and now I mean he's still doing it. It's not daily, but it's with the most important topics of either the last 3 days or the last week, and it's totally evolved.
I mean, and you can see that. And my only question would be I would look at his analytics. It is his watch hours improving? Are more people watching? And that's what I want to see whether or not it works. Destination Fun, they got me doing like the I forget what she called it, but like I put like a couple of things in front. As soon as you cut on the video of mine now, I have like pictures or little videos of what's coming in the video in the long video. So it's like a teaser, a teaser or whatever you want to call it. I forget, she had a term for it. I do that to try to catch people's attention. The first 30 seconds, again, I keep telling you about the first 30 seconds. If you lose 50% of your audience in the first 30 seconds, how important is the first 30 seconds, people? But anyway, she got me. So I do that, trying to see if it works. And sure enough, I can see where my retention rate at the 30-second mark has gone up because of that. Yeah. Now, is it some great deal? No, let's say it's gone up from 45 or 50% to 60%. So it's a little increment. So, okay, well, now maybe I need to tweak it a little bit more. Maybe, do something else to try to keep people interested to watch the rest of the video. My thumbnails, I put out there kind of like shock value, because I want to grab people's attention. Why you should never, book this cabin on Carnival Jubilee. People watched it. They watched it because they wanted to know why. Again, all it was a cabin tour. But now there's a little twist to it, and it was a lot of banging. And I mean, there was a lot of noise outside the cabin, and that was why. But I wanted to put a little shock value in there to do that. And again, that's part of the YouTube game, and that's what you want to do to slowly increase your watch time, your viewers.
Watch time is important, and that's really it. People watching, and you're not getting that watch hour. You're not getting those watch hours off the shorts. And Rally Creative says it's sure a short paycheck. 88
short. I looked at what I made off shorts. It's like I don't even feel like putting another short out there because it's not worth it. I just find them funny.
And that's why you got to put them out when they're funny. And Sharon says we got super great news from the doctor this past Monday. My sister is completely cancer-free. Well, you have all the support in the world from this community, Sharon. So that is wonderful to hear.
Sharon.
Awesome.
That's great news.
Great news. Together we travel. Hello, everyone. Together we travel. Sorry, delayed on the hello. Hope you're still in here. I technically subscribed because you made a short about the Jubilee before we went on our adventure on the Jubilee. So that means she was searching around. Crystal was searching around for Jubilee content, like I am myself, for shorts. And I'm actually looking for more long forms and lives, but anything Jubilee related, I'm looking at. So,
well, that's what I try to do. Also, is like get things that are hot. Mike Clock is going on the icon of the sea. People, go over to Mike Clock's channel, Clock's Family Adventures. Hit the bell. He's going to be on, I believe, the first selling of the icon, the true selling of the icon, and get the content first. He's gonna gain 1,000 subscribers.
When is that? The 17th. It's the same day that I'm the same day I'm going on the Jubilee is the same day that the
Jubilee's
icon.
old news. We're not talking about the Jubilee anymore.
I'm talking
Icons, no, I'm just kidding, Scott. People are still looking at the Jubilee too because it's hot. But the icon is the hottest news out there. My goodness, you could. Yeah,
utopia.
he's gonna make a killing as long as he put out the content. Some people, Mike, they have a problem with putting the content out there in a timely manner. And I did that with the Jubilee. I was late putting out stuff. I put out the cabin video, but my Embarkation Nation, Embarkation video. Sorry, Embarkation Nation. But we wound up putting out Embarkation videos out the same day. So I was behind. I should have did that the week of. I didn't do the planning that I should have done. There's a lot of work involved, whether people know it or not. I know they think it's easy, but it's a lot of work involved. And if you do your planning, Mike Clark should be making a schedule right now of how he's going to do his videos. How a tour, the bar tours from on the ship. And he should be making and again, this is coming from somebody who didn't do it, so that make sense. But again, he has a golden opportunity here, and I think he's going to do it. I think he's getting ready for it.
Shady Brady says, hey, just jumped in to say hi, watching on TV. Lovey has a good tip for everyone. I feel using your community function is a big help. Don't forget to use that, which is true. You can do polls, you can share memes, you can share updates. I mean, even if you aren't necessarily getting those views on the community tab, you have to just be consistent with posting on the community so your following knows that that's another outlet that you're trying to reach them through. If you never posted on the community before, right, on the community page, you post and you're like, oh, nobody really looked at it.
Well, you just got to keep doing it. Even if nobody comes to your live, even if nobody comes, view your videos, you got to keep putting them out there. Look at the analytics and try to figure out why. Views come from thumbnail and description and tags. So if you have low views, more than likely something is wrong with those three. You didn't entice people enough to come to click on that video. So I mean, there's a science to it. I mean, the SEO value. I mean, there's a science to it, and I'm not very good at it either. But the click through rate, you want to have if you can get a click through rate of 10%, it'd be great. You got a thousand impressions from your video, and 100 people clicked on it. You're doing something right. You got 1,000 views and 3 people clicked on it. Yeah, you definitely did something wrong. But it takes time. It takes years to try to perfect it, and even then, you can't perfect it unless you get lucky and go viral with something, or you really catch on because of something. So let's say all of a sudden, people go crazy about my beard, and people just for whatever reason just go crazy about it. Well, that's going to be rare. I mean, you got couples. If they banter back and forth, and people go like the way they banter back and forth. I mean, that's a way to get people to come tune into you to watch your content.
Yeah, and going back to it, it's a good function and a good tool to use. So I would just use that community page, and that's a good note for myself to use it even more. DJ says that's good to know. Lovey's Fat Life. I didn't know that. Drop it. Wisdom bombs. Destination says Sharon Nolan. I could drop you the link of the channel you need. Let her know. Nancy B. The Scratcher has come in from the Facebook side. Hello, Nancy B. And Lovey says, I'm only going off my experience. Maybe others don't see it. We do. And hello, Cruising Scene. Hello, Scott. Hello, Cruising Scene. Welcome in. Destination Fun says growth is a lot of work. It's not easy.
It is. It's not. It's not.
I do think YouTube is doing some funky stuff. A lot of creators I know are seeing less subscribers and less money. So it's Lovey's fat. Rally Creator says that's why sub to sub channels hurt you. You want to do the organic way, and that will help you grow. It's you want to do it the organic way, and that will help you grow. It's all about the network.
Well, it is. I mean, that's how you're going to grow your channel. You can grow your subs, but you can't grow your channel. You can't grow your channel any other way but putting the work in. You can't. No matter how you get your subs, how you get your views, how you unless people are actually watching your channel and take a vested interest in your channel is not going to grow.
CruiseNet says we don't care if people watch our stuff or not. If they do, awesome. If they like what we watch, if they like, they watch, even better. If not, okay too. Oh well. We post stuff for fun. I don't post 80% of what I film.
Well, I mean, a lot of us, again, we don't post a lot of what we film, but again, I'm a very competitive person, and I want to grow my channel, and I want to, again, do I need the money? No. I mean, I just told you what I made off the videos. It's like I don't make anything off the video, but I want to do the best that I can. If I'm taking my time out to spend 3 days to edit a video, I want that video to do well. I'm not going to just throw up, I don't care if people watch it or not. No, I want people to watch it. Sorry, Cruise Nuts.
I've seen a lot of people now spread across other platforms. Says, I agree, love this life. Bill, it's easy for us to come to Galveston from Louisiana to just take the ferry, less traffic, and
From
travel.
Louisiana. Okay, that's what I was like, where is this ferry at? But that makes sense. Okay, got you.
That says, my fault. Okay, I accept all responsibility. Cruising Scene says, just wanted to share this. Helping Hands for Cruising is having their cruise-a-thon February 9th and 10th. If you'd like to help out with a live, let me know. Hope you don't mind me sharing. Not at all. If you do want to help or Helping Hands for Cruising, reach out to Sean from Down Under Cruisers. Or I believe there are a bunch of people on the board too as well that you can reach out to if you want to help out with a live. I might help out myself. I think I'll be around in February. I think I'll be back. I'll be back February 9th, 10th. Let's see. We were almost done away. We're almost done away into intro recently. You have to grab them in the first 30 minutes.
Does it mean 30 seconds?
30 seconds.
Yeah. He said minutes. I don't think
it's,
I would assume first 30 seconds. You do have to kind of grab their attention with 30 seconds. There you go. Yeah, it's important. And I mean, and most people don't know that. And I didn't know that. And again, I did a longer video. I had all my little fancy pictures and my videos and all this running on, and it went on for about a minute. And it's like, ooh, everybody's dropping off. It's a minute long, and people are leaving at 30 seconds. They're not making it through my intro. I'm doing something. I'm doing something wrong.
Feeding Frenzy, hello. I like making shorts. Not as much time, and sometimes they get a decent amount of views. They do. They are good for.
They do get views. The question is, are the people coming back to watch your other videos though? Feeding Frenzy, and that's what we've been talking about this whole this live is what we do with the views and the watch time from the videos.
Unless you put out an hour-long ship tour vlog on the Jubilee, LOL, we have over 200 hours of watch time on that one vlog. I didn't even do a ship tour. I mean, I'm slacking. Again, I'm slacking. But the Gilberts, they were out there doing their thing. Go check out their channel. Definitely go check out their channel. We got a lot of good Jubilee content that just came out. I'll watch long form video for ship tour only. The only one I'll watch long. Interesting.
And I think Lovey also said something about 8 to 11 minutes or something videos, or maybe 8 to 12 minutes. and that's my sweet spot too, between like 8 and 11 minutes. And usually that for the whole day, because people's attention span is, I mean, they really, from what I see, I could be wrong. They don't really want to watch in real time what I did all day on a cruise ship. So they want a glimpse of what you did. Oh, you did this, you did that, you did the rock climbing wall, and yeah, you did this, you went bowling. They want to see that. They just want to see clips. They don't want to actually see you bowl, 10 frames. So and it is very you kind of watch that. Ship tours are the only ones that I do kind of watch, and luckily, I shouldn't say luckily, but I normally don't watch ship tours. I'm going on Seashore next Wednesday. I'll be gone. We got to talk because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this show next Wednesday. I'm going on the Seashore. Lily the Local put out a video from Seashore, so I might actually check that video out to see his perspective on cruising the Seashore.
Probably good. Tinkerbell says hello, everyone.
Welcome in, Tinkerbell.
Chat. Oh man, I'm so far behind. We would definitely want.
You are,
but that's okay. If a person is checking into YouTube to research a place they plan to go, they will watch 30 minutes and sometimes longer. I'm going on the Independence of the Sea in 2 weeks, and we will watch long ones. Bingo. I'm watching all long form of Jubilee. People I know, people I don't know.
That's why your titles. That's why your titles matter. That's why your tags matter. So when people do a search, your video pops up. So now you do a search of the Jubilee. Now you're looking at on my television, all these thumbnails pop up. How do you decide which one you click? See, you got to work on that thumbnail. So it's like, oh, look at that one right there. Boop. I'm clicking on it, and that's going to work on your click-through rate.
I have a short.
Wiley.
I have a short where we had 33.6K views. We gained 267 subs, but only made 79 cents. So was it worth
it? See, and that's I do it for fun. Now when you talk about doing it for fun, this shorts I do for fun. I mean, I literally just I'm not gaining anything from it. 33,000 views, 267 subs, made 79 cents. That's robbery.
It goes back on YouTube. The way they monetize shorts and the placing of the ads and the way that you have to grasp that viewer versus the way that you grasp them in a long form or even a live and keep them is far easier and pays far more dividends and actual money. So why would content creators spend time on for a chance to go?
Again, that's why now, shorts. 15 seconds. That's not long enough. Well, we can do up to a minute now of for shorts. If you're paying me like that, no thanks. I don't want to make long-term content and not get paid for it. If I want to make it a minute, why not make it 3 minutes and I get more money for it?
Yep. If the views are due to shorts, it's kind of meaningless. I've seen channels with 10K subscribers that could not get monetized due to
right. That's what I was talking about earlier. Unless you get viral with a short. I mean, we're talking 10 million views. I mean, 33,000 is a drop in the bucket if you got to get 10 million.
Josh, hello, Moonlight Adventures.
Welcome in, Josh.
Welcome in, Elisa. Hello. Josh says shorts performance has been very inconsistent lately. Trying my best to get to the bottom here. Fight to the bottom. First time we ever made it to the bottom, buddy. Globies Travel, hello all. I'm sure
welcome in.
Happily Ever Yachty, hello everyone. Hello, Happily Ever Yachty. Fuck Me Adventures, yes, May. Oh, sorry. Bayou Bengal Fantasy Network. Hey everyone, hello Bayou. Thanks for
welcome in.
Emily says, I feel the shorts also keep people in the know and to see what they are up to. if you use them that way. I mean, sometimes, there was sometimes I was creating some shorts for these shows. I think if you put them out in a decent amount of time before a show, it can definitely keep people in the know for, a topic, a teaser, or something like that. But
They can, um, let people know what's coming up, but it has to be really clear because again, most people are just. I'm mindlessly clicking through shorts and through TikTok and Twitter. I'm just mindlessly. I'm not even looking to see what it is. I'm just clicking through it and see if I like that one. Click.
but you will have the views just in the form of shorts. Clock says. Feeding Frenzy says, anyone saw the icon of the seas arrive at the port of Miami? A bunch of man, a
Ooh, I
bunch
did.
there have. Embarkation says on the cruise it was just easier for us to drop shorts and keep people up to date. There we go. With some content, and now we are home. We are working on long form. Just
Right.
validate
Oh no, no, no.
what I'm saying.
And I mean, if I'm going to do shorts, that's what I want to do. I want to keep it. I want to keep the shorts relative to what I'm putting out, and somehow try to guide them back into the long term form. Like even if you put it out before, go back now and add a link to the video that it correlates to. The embarkation day video. If you did one on embarkation day, boop, put it back in there. So people, if they do see the short, but who reads the description on the short? I say I don't read the description. I click through it. I don't read the description.
Lovey says we feel the key to knowing your audience and they knowing us. Wait, we feel the key is knowing your audience and they knowing us. We had people quit watching our videos when we put up food recipes. We started another channel for food only. Those subscribers are loyal. There we go.
Right. The two didn't cross. And that's the whole thing. My gaming and my cruising, they didn't cross. I did have some people, but they were like my friends coming over to watch my gaming, which they were probably bored out of their mind, but they're watching the gaming, but the two don't cross. And he separated his channel, which makes sense. And if I was to do something like that, I would have a separate gaming channel and a separate cruising channel. I can't keep up with the cruising channel, so I'm not doing another channel. But I definitely would do something like that.
Sometimes shorts feel counterproductive when you want to stay focused on long form content. If someone subs from a short, I'd say 70% of them will never watch a long form video.
It's more than that. It's literally, if you go to your analytics, you'll see it. It's 85% won't watch you long term. If you're lucky, it's 80%. So I mean, it's just a fact. I mean, again, we can sit here and talk all day. It's just a fact. 80% of the people that watch short is not going to watch your long term video. And if you're trying to promote your long term video, you're just spinning your wheels with that one.
Event Your Spirit says it depends on why a person is coming to YouTube. Most come in for info and therefore will watch long videos to get the info they need. If they are watching for pastime, then shorts are probably what they're watching, which is true. If you're searching intentionally for a topic that you want to get educated on or you want to see the newest shit, right? I'm going to watch that. But if I'm just mindlessly sitting there and trying to pass time, yeah, I'm probably scrolling on, the shorts.
I really think people will be, if they go into their analytics, I think people will be shocked at the amount of people that drop off watching a video. Mm-hmm. Even like a ship tour. If you can go into analytics, even a good one, 2 or 3 minutes in, you've probably lost 40-50% of the audience. Even if you had a good one. And I think people are really surprised by that, the amount of time that people don't watch video. I think they think, oh, a great video. People are watching all the way to the end. No, they're not. They're not. You could put a 20-minute video out there. If you got people to watch for 7 minutes, you're probably doing good.
Lovey says we also video the way we are going to edit. I try to think that out ahead of time.
That's good. I Am Betty J Gathers has a little whiteboard, and she tries to map out how she wants to video. And even though we're on a cruise ship, that's what we should be doing. It's like You know, you want to do a restaurant tour. Okay, I'm gonna go to this restaurant, that restaurant, this restaurant. I'm gonna film this food, that food, and you got to put it together. It's tough to just do it off the top of your head and just, oh, this is going to be a great video. And you're just, which is what I do, is I just go out there and just film, oh, this is embarkation day. Everything happened on embarkation day, and then try to put the video together instead of planning it out. But again, I also feel like it's my vacation, and I want to enjoy my vacation. So I don't want it to be a big production show and take 2, take 3, take 4. Oh, I don't like the way that sounded. Take it, do it again. I don't want to be doing that while I'm trying to eat my food either. So,
CNS Travel says hello, everyone. Welcome in. Lovey says our data showed they wanted a raw footage without transitions. We do voiceovers, though most of the time it's due to music or wig.
Yeah. And see, that's what I want to find out with him as far as the transitions. Me personally, like when I watch videos, I don't like hard cuts. I don't like going from the beach to the cabin. You know, I want be some kind of transition there. But again, he was tested, and that's what you have to do. You have to test out things. And even though in my head I say I don't like that, I have to listen to what other people are saying. I have to listen to what the analytics say. I mean, again, I can make videos that I want to watch, or I can make videos that people want to watch. And since I want my channel to grow and I want people to watch, I need to be making videos that people want to watch. So his analytics told him that they want to see raw footage to make his channel grow, and that's what he needs to make. Even though he may feel like, oh, transition here would be the right thing to do. So that's another hard concept: making videos that people want to watch instead of what you want to watch.
I'm interested to see when I collab with No Pants Profits, because I feel like those style of videos, I feel like my followers are really gonna like it. I've had ideas like that before. They haven't come to fruition. I mean, I'm great at creating and having the idea, but then executing, you know, being a one-man band, it's, you know, as Warmstrong said, it's kind of hard. And sometimes you either get too drunk or you're like, hey, it's my vacation and I'll do it later. And later becomes tomorrow. And then you got a port video and you're like, okay, well, I'm not going to do that one. Let's see. Rally says, true, you need your viewers who aren't creators because we are trying to give tips. And if you are a creator, you probably already know those tips.
Right.
Bayou Bengal says, I'm going on my first cruise ever next year with my wife. We are excited.
Sweet. Which cruise? Do you know which cruise yet?
Yeah, if you know what cruise, let us know. And thanks for tuning in. Appreciate that. M says, I am now streaming you guys on my iPad. There you go, boys. Oops.
Thank you, Emily.
See, make sure I didn't miss anybody. I'm trying really hard down to get there. Yes, Marjorie, appreciate that. I love your channel because we both are solo cruisers and have a passion for wrestling. Well, I have a passion for The Rock. PSV Odyssey, howdy. Welcome in, Paul. Kind of late, but welcome in. Getting back to that cruise, that does do a great job. He is even cooler in person. Embarkation Nation says.
That's what I heard.
The only way to improve your video production, in my opinion, is just get out there and post videos. Growth in production happens over time.
And it does. It practice makes perfect. For me, you know, I use Filmora for my my editing software. The more I get out there, the more I learn about it, the more I can use it, the more I can. I try to understand what I'm doing, watching other channels, watching what I like to see in other channels, try to incorporate that into my videos and seeing if it works. But again, everybody is different, and you gotta remember that everybody is not going to like your video, and everybody's not going to like your channel, and everybody's not going to like you. So it is what it is. Stay strong and embrace the journey.
Happily ever Yadi says, I rather have a small channel with friends that watch instead of a big channel with no support.
Yeah, exactly. That's I'm not going to say friends, but just people. I'd rather have a small channel that people watch than a large, and this we're talking about subscribers and nobody watches.
And
To me, that would just be frustrating.
And Happily Ever Yachty looks like they are going to be on the inaugural this weekend, so check out their channel too for the inaugural content.
What inaugural? Is that the icon?
Maybe. I follow at least 10 channels that are going through the first sailing of the icon. I'm going to be sick of that shit. Yes, I think it is the icon. Alvin Watkins says, hello, everyone. Hello, Alvin. Emma says, I'm going to try a week cruise in Canada in September, sailing from Boston. I know two people who are definitely going. I just have to figure my Canada plane trip on the way back to New York. And that would be an interesting one. I'll have to check in and tune in for that one. I'm actually watching a vlog from Wishing Mouse on a cruise that she took out of Boston. The same cruise, actually. So I'm actually watching that whole Nova Scotia Boston cruise. So it's a little too cold for me, but I'm interested. Oh, let's see.
People, I need you to go to Mike Clock's channel, Clock's Family Adventure, and demand that he goes out there and put out new icon videos immediately. Whenever as soon as he gets on the ship, he needs to go live from the icon. He needs to be putting out shorts from the icon, and he needs to be putting out videos from the icon. We want to know about the icon, Mike Clock, and we want to know about it from you.
Vent Your Spirit says it's helpful to add chapters to help people to get the info that they came for. Yes, I love chapters. I try not to skip, but if I'm short on time and I need the info like now, it really does help. That I'm like, oh,
Well, a lot of times on YouTube, you can see where people leave, come back, or what it is they skip ahead, or they rewind and to watch some point. So those peaks, you have to pay attention to those peaks because those are the points that caught people's attention. Mm-hmm. So you have to pay attention to that.
Thank you, Cruising Scene. Very interesting live. I figured that when I was choosing the topic, I said this one's going to be a good one. This one's going to be a good one. Evade Your Spirit says less than 8% of friends and family who watch my channel. You would think it would be the highest. Nope.
No, I gotta agree. It's lower. It's lower than what you think.
And Bill, we are finally down to the bottom.
What?
Finally. Do you want me to share this on here, and do you want to talk about that for a
No,
minute?
not really. I mean, we talked about it. It was nothing. I was going to show you this one. That was the. Remember, I was telling you about the numbers. It made me like 88 cents. But again, it's not as bad as Blaine's. But this one made me 88 cents, and it was it got over 7,000 views, and it was like, wow, that's nothing.
Yeah.
Then Blaine, he outdoes me, and he 33,000 views and made. Was it less 79 cents? It was some crazy amount.
Anthony on the Move, welcome in. He says, I've been on 17 cruises and never got seasick. Strangely, I started feeling woozy when I watch videos from 360 cameras. Those are the videos I fast forward through. Also, another trending thing too as well, talking about challenging videos and 360 videos. Bill, have you seen any of those on shorts? A lot of people doing that.
I have. I'm torn with 360 videos. Sometimes they're good, and sometimes I don't like them. But I have seen them, and it's interesting. I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to try it.
And Alvin says, I got 2 auditions Thursday, January 18th and January 20th on America's Got Talent and The Voice. Well, congratulations and good luck. And Emily says, a friend of mine is going on the icon. I was telling her about you guys, Clock Family Adventures. I'm sure Clock appreciates that. But Bill, even though we didn't get to any of our write-up here at all, we were just going on our entire views on YouTube Shorts. Do you have anything in the closing for your channel for this coming week or this month?
Yeah, for me, it's like I'm tomorrow Banter with Bill. Mm-hmm. Tomorrow 5 p.m. Eastern time, Banter with Bill, and then fingers crossed. I haven't quite finished it. It's almost finished. I'm gonna do a premiere right after Banter with Bill at 6, And I try to do that, trying to keep people that come to my live, and just explain why I do it. People that come to my live, um, they come there and they listen, so they're interested in my channel. So I try to put the video out there because those people that do watch that seem to have an interest. It's a way to me is like quick start the video, and hopefully other people will come and say, hey, people are over here watching it. Let me see what's going on over here or going on over here. So I try to do that like that. But every Monday at 5 p.m. I try to put out a new video. So next week, Monday at 5 p.m. Wednesday next week, we should be able to do the show. I'll be in Orlando Wednesday. I'm traveling down Wednesday, so I should be there by the time this show goes on. So we should be able to do the show.
Okay, great.
And I'll be on Seashore, MSC Seashore.
See again, MSC.
I do. I'm gonna give it a chance. I really did love the ship. I just didn't like the food. So hopefully they got the food down here, and it goes out of Port Canaveral. Hopefully it's better. But again, it's it's all a learning process. It's a slow process. It's funny. It's funny. I guess on this last cruise I went on, well, I want to get into it. It's a thing. I guess I didn't spend enough time with people. I'm antisocial. It sounds like I'm being called out as antisocial. Which again, I met so many of my friends on this cruise ship. I had a blast. It was one of my best cruises because of the people that I met on there. Matter of fact, I was watching, whose video was I watching today? I think it was the Traveling Gilberts. They went on the ship, and my friend Janice, when they got on with Traveling Gilberts, I know they're probably not in here, but when they get on there and they go to the right, there's a lady taking in a Santa Claus outfit taking a picture. That's my friend Janice, the Grinch. So if you ever want to know what the Grinch looks like without makeup, well, that's it. But again,
you're in their embarkation video too. When you see them at like not Shaq's Big Chicken, the red and white restaurant, like the where you walk up and I don't know, they saw you and you're on there. So
really, I didn't watch the video. Because I'm going back to watch it because I saw that part, and then I got off real quick and I wanted to go back and watch it. I wanted to call Janice to have her. Hey, you're in this person's video because she wants to start. She hasn't done it. She put out one video, one short from the Jubilee, and she wants to start a YouTube channel. And we talked about it for a little bit, and I thought she was gonna put some videos out by now. So, but again, she hasn't. Hopefully, we can talk her into it.
Yeah, no, you were in there. You were definitely in the video. And Event Your Spirits says, Bill, I saw the pedicure fish in Vegas and thought of you.
Yeah, that was just weird. That was just weird. But again, that was a short that I'm going to try to tie in. It's going to be part of a video. But again, it's not really people watch that and they don't think cruising necessarily. I mean, if you cruise, you do, but a lot of times you don't think of it. So I need to find a way to tie the two together. And thank you, Embarkation Nation. They said Bill is not antisocial. Nah.
DJ said, yeah, I'm looking to upgrade to a 4K phone soon. People have told me that 4K would be better for my channel. Definitely 4K is.
4K, I mean, it's not going down. So, I mean, 4K, next thing you know, there'll be 8K. I mean, the phones now can shoot in 8K.
They can. Well, I think, Bill, that is going to wrap it up. This is the longest Cruise Talk Live that we have ever done, which is great.
Well, I'm sorry. Did you miss going over and what you're going to be doing? And
oh yeah, so tomorrow.
Okay.
I avoided it on purpose, but tomorrow I am not 110% sure that we will have Thirsty Thursday trivia. Look in the morning if you see a thumbnail. In the morning, early afternoon, then you'll know that there'll be Thirsty Thursday trivia. Otherwise, we will be skipping it, and we will be returning next Thursday. I don't believe I have any other vlogs coming out. I am going on the Jubilee quite soon, so there'll be some.
We need vlogs coming out, Scott. Come on now. We want to grow.
Mm-hmm. I did just recently put out a vlog of when I went to Paradise Beach, and you should definitely watch that Paradise Beach with Keone on the Valor. So that was the last of the 3 vlogs since I was a short cruise. It was only a 4-day cruise, so we only got 3 vlogs out of it. But that's pretty much it as far as my channel right now. Maybe a short or 2 you'll see since this live, but yeah.
I mean, again, you need some subscribers. We got to get your community tab going. We got to get your being monetized going. Because if you're going to come on here, if you're going to come on the live for 2 hours, you might as well get paid for it.
Yeah.
Even if it's pennies, you might as well get paid for it.
True. But we had a really good crowd show up tonight, and we also, like Bill and I had said, we appreciate all of you guys for consistently showing up to our live show every week. We also appreciate all of our mods in here who have put up with us and stayed here for an hour and 50 minutes. But
right, that's great. Thank you, guys. We really appreciate it.
Yeah. Other than that, Bill, you have anything else in closing?
I do not. I've already said it, but I always remember to stay strong and embrace the journey.
Right. Stay strong.
See you on the seashore.
See you on the seashore. Well, no, we'll see you tomorrow. I'll banter with Bill.
Banter with Bill tomorrow, and then next week, this show, but it'll be from Orlando. Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Otherwise, it will just be me because we got to hold down the consistency, Bill. So
it is. I mean, again, it's. I think it's important for consistency because people, without even thinking about it, it's like muscle memory. Without even people get used to like certain times, and it's like, wait, what? They're not on. What? No, hold on. And you get used to it. So that's the way. Well, for me, I'm sure it's for you too. That's what you want people to be. Is like, what? They're not on. Why? What's going on? Let me check. What happened? Because they care so much, and I mean that's a good thing. So we appreciate each and every one of you.
Yes, and Event Your Spirit says enjoyed. Thank you very much. And the Embarkation Nation says great show. And yeah, no, that's the same thing that I get. When we aren't able to do Thirsty Thursday, I get some of those texts that, oh, you guys aren't on, or oh, we missed Thirsty Thursday, and same thing. Well, we haven't missed a Wednesday show yet, but I'm sure we would also get some of those texts and some of those messages if we didn't use our community page to identify and let everybody know that our show was canceled.
I really have to get better with that community page, and not like just I do it a lot for like the day of like this video. I shared it on a community page, but sharing other people out and other channels I watch, and I want to get better at doing that, and I'm not. And I need to get better. It's not want to. I need to get better.
Yes, because that really helps other channels too.
It does, but it helps you. I mean, again, Scott, if you grow, I feel like I grow. If I grow, I hopefully you feel like you grow. So that's the way that to me that it should be. We should all be out here trying to help each other, and don't get your underwear in a bunch. Because if I said something that offended you or whatever, I'm not trying to offend anybody. I give you my opinion, and some people don't like an opinion that is different than theirs. And just like me and you may not agree with shorts or whatever. I may think they're a waste of time. You may think something totally different, and which is fine. You may think having 20,000 subscribers is great, whereas I may think having 1,000 watch hours is great. So I mean, people can be different. I notice some people they get if they don't agree with you and it's like personal, it's not. It's like I take it as I would love if you watch any of you guys watch my videos, feel free to contact me what you liked, what you didn't like. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the input. Now, I mean, again, if you're going to say it's trash, that doesn't help me. But if you say, hey, that video was too long, or that clip didn't make sense, or something like that kind of helps me. But just talking about, that's just trash doesn't really help anybody. I mean, again, if you talk to your friends and you say that, well, they kind of understand, so that's different. But if you're trying to help somebody with constructive criticism, I'm all in. And sometimes I feel like here we go. I'm running over 2 hours. Sometimes I feel like I talk too much, and I think I offend a lot of people because I talk too much. But if you ask me, my opinion on something, Scott, I'm going to tell you.
Oh, I know.
And the problem with that is everybody doesn't want that. So that's what I try. I try to avoid it. It's like these conversations, like what we're having right now. Somebody is offended.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not trying to offend anybody. I did give you my opinion. I could be way off base. I could be wrong. I give you my opinion and what I think, but people take everything so personally, and I'm not trying to do that. You'll know if I'm talking about you. You trust me. You'll know. And again, if you want to know names, I don't have a problem like calling out names. But normally, I don't want to do that. But I, just know that if I'm coming to you, Scott, if I come to you and say, "Hey, Scott, that thumbnail was a little too busy," I'm not trying to put you down. I'm not trying to talk about your creative style or anything like that. I'm telling you what I think,
so I can get better,
and it's to try to help you to get better, and hopefully you do the same to me. When a lot of times before I put up a thumbnail, I run it past Destination Fun, Embarkation Nation, and Mike Clock. I put it up there. It's too busy. I love it. Are you kidding me? I mean, but we talk. I mean, again, we talk like that to each other. But I run it by them, and it doesn't help me if I ran it by them and they all said every time I put one out, they say, "That's great. That's good. Best one ever." That doesn't help me get better. When I get true opinions, and this the thumbnail for the video Thursday, again, they went over it and they trashed it. Not bad, not in a bad way, but they trashed it. It was too busy, too this, too that. I wind up changing it, but they're trying to help me get better, and I appreciate them so much. They don't know how much I appreciate them. Some other channels always talking about like my real friends. See, they're my real friends. They'll tell me even if it hurts. They'll tell me, and I appreciate them so much.
Keisha said, "You can't help it, but those of us that don't mind are still here listening and watching."
I know. I say I can start talking, and then it's crazy because people like to hear me like just ramble, and I go off. But people get so offended at times, and I don't know how many subscribers and stuff I've lost because I've said something or said something about a channel. Or even if even if you hear that I said something about your channel, all you do is come to me and I'll tell you exactly what I said about your channel because I'm not afraid to speak my mind as far as what I think about a channel. But no, if I tell you, if I come to your channel and tell you, "Hey, I like the way you did that," I mean it. I really do. I like the way you did that. Cruising with Keith came in. He does the news. And he's getting better at it. He's starting off. He's kind of new, starting off, so he's a little rough around the edges. But he puts a spin on the news that is his. And when I it's kind of like Cruise Vet, and Cruise Vet is getting really good at it. But he puts a spin on it that's his. So I'm not listening. If I wanted to know what the news was, I could just read it. But Keith is telling you of what he thinks about that. And that's when I'm in there. Oh, Keith, and I don't type much, but it's like either I agree with him or I don't agree with him. But there's an interaction there that makes me want to watch to see what he's going to say next. And again, I don't know Keith, really. I mean, I've known him from YouTube, but that's like a channel, one of the channels that I'm always interested in. And hopefully, like people like watch the show today, I'm speaking my mind about how I feel. It doesn't mean it's right or wrong, but hopefully it's not the same old drab, boring conversation that you have with everybody. It was the best video I ever saw. That was a great video. That was hopefully, that I don't come off that way. And again, I understand that it rubs people the wrong way sometimes, and I don't really mean to. So if you got offended, I'm sorry. Long story short.
Long story.
I try to get better at it. I try to just not say anything. I try to get better. But again, You may catch me out. I may be drinking or whatever, and I start saying, "Man, that's trash" or whatever. And it's like, oh, can't believe you said that. And again, when I say that, again, I'm just talking. But if you ask me what I don't like about it, I'll gladly tell you what I don't like about something. Anyway, there's only one channel. One channel I got it out for. I got it out for one channel. That's it. But I won't tell you who. But I got it out for one channel. Only thing I can say is on site. Anyway, delete this video because I don't want to have evidence that I said on site.
On site. Well, all right. Well, we have hit that 2-hour mark. I'm sure some of you, the true OGs that have stuck around, got a little bit of the after show. But we will see everybody next week. And thanks again for tuning in to Cruise Talk Live. This was a really good topic. Thanks everyone. So see you next week.
See you next week.